Big ideas are not born in a day. It takes a dream, countless aha moments, and grit and sweat to get to something meaningful.
India, we have some excellent think tanks, but they are focused in one area or another, be it in defense or in agriculture or in economics. But the techniques we adopt for studying policies are identical. So when I returned from the United States, instead of moving back to Delhi and being in one committee or another, I chose to come back home to Bengaluru and start looking at building an institution for policy studies. I had a spare room in my house, and it became the first office of CSTEP, and many of my former students from Carnegie Mellon University joined me in this adventure.
It may not have been a massive leap of faith, but tiny, measured steps of belief that laid the foundation for the Center for Study of Science, Technology and Policy. CSTEP soon became a place where the why and how came to be just as important as the what, when and where.
In the early days, we did work on IT for the power sector, a report that we worked with Infosys, and in fact that became the basis for the RAPDRP scheme of the government, where they looked at improving efficiencies in the power sector using information technology, and that was one of the earliest areas where we saw the impact. The second areas that we saw from an impact perspective is that we've been working in the areas of energy, where we have already seen some of our recommendations being taken by governments, especially on transmission planning. We've also worked with the Ministry of Environment, Forest, Climate Change on target setting for climate negotiations. We've also been able to convey to various state governments their action plans for not only climate change but also improving air quality, and that is something that we are starting to see more and more of. And I would say the most recent example that we have had has been on our rooftop photovoltaic scheme, where we have been working with the MNRE on rolling out accurate technical assessments of rooftops around India of more than, I would say, almost 200 plus cities, where people can go in and estimate what the potential of their roof is and what the business case for their roof is for rooftop photovoltaic systems.
As CSTEP clocks 20, we have woken up to a new reality of a space and time where science and technology can shine a light and lead India out of its developmental challenges. Today, India stands at the crossroads, trying to navigate the difficult turn from a developing nation to a champion of sustainability. At CSTEP, we are helping India find sustainable solutions that can fuel the country's green energy transition, make clean air a reality, and help imagine a sustainable and secure future for all. For us, 20 is just a number. There are miles and miles to go and so much more to do.